morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Starting the Day the Right Way. It is Friday, July 10th, 2020. Welcome to the weekend. Is everyone excited about it or what? All right, let's jump right into it. So, last night I'm watching Return of the Jedi with my son. We've been getting him into it over the last couple of years. We've been to Disney, and we got on all the different Star Wars rides and walked through all the different Star Wars stores. So we ended up buying some characters, about 20 different characters of the recent Star Wars movies. We got four lightsabers. We'd have some battles and stuff like that. So we're watching Return of the Jedi last night, and the scene was Luke returned to Dagobah to finish his Jedi training, and it was at this point that Yoda was just about to pass on. And so they mentioned the number. Yoda said something to the effect of, "When you're 900 years old, let's see how you act." And my son said, "Dad, Yoda's 900 years old?" And I said, "Yeah, isn't that crazy?" He's like, "He was almost as old as Methuselah." Now, my son loves facts. He loves to get the highest and the best of things. So he's like, Methuselah was 969 years old, and Yoda was almost 900. So I said, "Yeah, isn't that crazy?" He's like, "Yeah, that's a lot of time for him to do things." I said, "Yeah, it sure is." So it got me thinking, and I was praying this morning, and I'm like, "All right, Lord, what do you want me to talk about?" So God immediately led me to three specific verses, and I didn't exactly know where they were, so I had to look them up. So the first one comes from the book of Psalms, and it says in Psalm 90, verse 12, "To teach us to realize the brevity of life so that we may grow in wisdom." The second one came from Psalm 144, verse 4, and it says, "For they are like a breath of air, their days are like a passing shadow." And then finally in James 4:14, it says, "How do you know what your life will be like tomorrow? Your life is like the morning fog. It is here a little while, and then it's gone." So this got me thinking, and I was praying through it, and I just really felt that God was talking to me, just to start to realize, we all need to realize the purpose that we were here for, and are you fulfilling that purpose? We all have a certain amount of time and a season to do things, and it in the end it really is so short. Now I'm a numbers guy, and so before I came on here, I just did some quick breakdowns. So let's just say we are blessed with 100 years. Some of us are going to get there, some of us are not, but let's just say 100 years. So if you take 100 years, all right, that seems like a really, really long time to do some things. It gives us some time to, do things our way and then get back on our path. But if you start breaking it down, 100 years is equal to 1,200 months, which is equal to 5,200 weeks, which is equal to 36,500 days, which is equal to 876,000 hours, which is equal to 52,560,000 minutes, which is equal to 3,153,600,000 seconds. Is that crazy or what? Okay. Now again, depending upon where you are, if you take a look at the 100, okay, I'm coming up on my 49th birthday in a couple of weeks, so I'm right in the middle there. But if I think about it in a matter of seconds, and I'm talking about I have over, what was the number? Over 3 billion seconds to live 100 years, then I'm like, hey, I got all this time. All right. So again, it really comes back to perspective. Okay. So it doesn't matter where you are on this timeline. Okay. I would just encourage you to take a look. Okay. If you're in high school and about to go into college, if you're in college about to break into the workforce, if you're in middle school going into high school, if you're like me coming up on 50 and you might be at about the halfway point of your life, or maybe if you're in your 60s, 70s, 80s and you're towards the tail end, you still have time to do whatever you called to do. All right. So seek that out. Seek God for that. As long as you have breath in your lungs, there's something left for you to do. All right. So I hope that's encouraging to you. I want you guys to have an awesome day and a great weekend, and we'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Be blessed.